Well, this is 3 truckloads of these ash logs. We changed our method slightly. Rather than using the trailer, we've been using, he's got an old farm truck, yeah, a 70-something Chevy, that's converted to a hay hauler that has a wider bed and longer bed. That way we can just pull up, raise the hoist, and dump a load off. So, you know, you got 1, 2, 3 loads here. We cut 3 loads yesterday and 4 today. And we're going to get a couple more tomorrow, and that'll put us at about half done. So there's a lot of wood to be had. But I'm going to have to kind of pick through these. Some of them look like there might be pretty good lumber, you know, because like I say about ash, most of the time they're kind of rotten in the middle. You know, like what this one right here is, that's where they start rotting from above. But since these weren't killed that way, there's some solid wood in there. Like there's a pretty big log on the bottom. You know, so when I cut for firewood, I want to pick through and maybe use some of them for other projects. And one of the things we're doing different now, yeah, like this is one load, well, and this fell off when he dumped it, so this is one load here, you know, and they're long. But one of the other things we're doing, you know, we were just pulling them out with a skid steer, but I started using a long chain hooked onto the pintle hitch on the M37, because I actually have a lot better traction with this than he does with the skid steer and a longer wheelbase. So I just back up to the shelter belt, run a chain in, drag them out in the cornfield, then we can cut them to length. It's a lot easier dealing with them. But that's a good pile of firewood. You know, that would easily get me through the winter now. And like I say, we're only half done, so well, in my spare time, if there is such a thing, I'll be cutting it and stacking it, splitting it. You know, this stuff splits like a dream, so it'll be easy to handle. And I've got room where I can put it under cover. So that's what I will be doing. Just really nice to have that much wood on hand ahead. Well, we're going to go back at it again tomorrow. Get out a couple loads, and then we maybe, over the Christmas thing, we might have to take a couple days off, but then we've got about a week before it gets real cold, so we figured we got another 2-3 days we can get in there and finish it off. So it's a lot of work, but she's going. And I burned some of that stuff last night, and you really just can't beat it for putting out heat. Well, I'm glad I put the tarp on too. We had snow flurries again today, and you know, I'm able to keep all my chainsaws and stuff in the back, so you don't get everything all tangled up. But she's going. But I will sleep tonight. Even last night, I was asleep by about 8 o'clock, which meant I woke up at about 3:30.